Probably one of the most popular places to visit as a backpacker in Costa Rica.
In this jam-packed coastal Caribbean beach town, you'll discover incredible wildlife, unique beaches perfect for surfing and relaxing, a national park waiting to be explored, delicious cuisine you'll only get here, and much more.
This is Puerto Viejo.
Can't believe that it's already been a year since we started our 2-month backpacking journey through Central America.
We had such great experiences, made so many memories while traveling this part of the world.
If you're new here, I'm Shannon.
I'm Kayvon.
And we are New York Nomadic. And we're a full-time backpacking couple from Queens.
We've been on so many adventures together and we have so much more planned, so don't forget to subscribe so you can follow along.
Today we're actually coming at you from the Greek island, but don't get it twisted. Today's video is all about easily one of our favorite places in Costa Rica.
So let's get started. Now if you're watching this video, you already know what the hype is about. So you gotta get to Puerto Viejo ASAP.
And you'll have nothing to worry about because we got you covered.
Deadass. We're giving you the rundown of this popular destination. We'll show you how to get there, what the best hostels are, some of our favorite eats, and we'll share what we got up to you absolutely can't miss while you're there.
So, really quickly, how to get there. If you're flying in, San Jose is the closest airport.
You can catch a shuttle from San Jose, cost you about 50 to 80 US dollars.
But you have to pre-book this. The next, less expensive option is public transportation. The system is very reliable and can save you a ton of money. But fair warning, it can take a little longer.
Last but not least, you could of course rent a car, but make sure you're mentally prepared because the roads are terrible, some not even existent.
We chose to take a bus after spending a night in San Jose. Unfortunately, my friend and I got food poisoning, severe food poisoning for almost 12 hours. But we got our shit together, literally.
Imagine how that dorm room smelled. Yeah, I had to deal with that.
He was sound asleep and didn't even know I was sick the whole night. And we got on a 7-hour bus ride. Now, by the time we got there, we were absolutely dead, but looking back on it, women power. He would have never been able to survive that. But then again, he did eat from the same plate as me and didn't get food poisoning, so.
Yeah, I guess I just have a tougher stomach.
You have that deli belly. But lesson to be learned, do not eat the meat that's been sitting out for hours, or that looks like it's been sitting out for hours.
We were just so hungry though. It was like almost 8 hours on that bus. All right, so now here's where to stay while you're in Puerto Viejo. Pagalú Hostel is our top hostel, and it was our favorite for several reasons. 1, it was centrally located. 2, it was near the beach. 3, it was near all the good restaurants. And 4, the supermarket and bike rental were all on the same block.
And laundry.
I can't forget laundry. Love my laundry.
It was so conveniently located. On top of all that, the staff was absolutely amazing and so sweet. The place is clean and beautiful. They definitely kept travelers in mind when making this place. And the price was so great.
Honestly, it couldn't get much better. But don't worry, my Flash Packers, we got you covered too.
A few years ago when I was solo traveling here, I somehow got myself a deal to stay at one of Selina's hostels. I think it was because they had just opened up. They are a boutique hostel franchise, and they are all honestly so beautiful and offer a ton for backpackers, but this does come at a price. They host a really fun jungle party weekly with a DJ and a great atmosphere. And don't worry, even if you aren't staying at the hostel, you can still come and enjoy the party. Next, we also stayed at Rocking J's, and this place used to be poppin' back in the day, but I think COVID got to it.
So even though it was a little dingy when we stayed there, we could definitely see all the potential and character that this place had. I'm pretty sure there was a family of bats living right above our head, just in case you were wondering.
They offer tours, have a ton of facilities available, and it's actually right on the beach, and they also have a beach bar.
You get your own little private beach right out the back. It's pretty cute. If you're looking for a bed to sleep at night or just a hammock, Rocking J's could be an option.
So one of the best things to do here in Puerto Viejo is to go to the national park. There's tours offered all over town and even at the hostels. We booked with a local travel agency.
We'll link it below.
We opted for a snorkeling tour. This tour offered 2 snorkeling spots in the amazing crystal blue waters of the protected national park. Nice to see the reefs, and there was a lot of life down there, so it's definitely worth it. After our snorkel tour, we were offered fresh fruit and dry snacks and some water before we headed on our guided walking tour. Saw monkeys and sloths and even a very poisonous snake. Very poisonous. It was bright yellow.
We all stayed away, don't worry.
Well, we took a video.
So the tour included transportation to and from the park, equipment, and the national park entrance fee. We really recommend checking this out while you're there. It's one of the best day trips to do while you're in that area.
Another can't miss activity while you're here in Puerto Viejo is to pay a visit to the Jaguar Rescue Center. Now don't be disappointed when you realize that they don't have any jaguars, but you could definitely get your Costa Rican animal fix.
All the proceeds go directly to the animals, and the center really cares about the animals and their well-being.
All the animals shown to the public unfortunately will never be reintroduced back into the wild, but there's a whole other section of animals that come nowhere near any human contact. Only the humans that are professionally helping them recover.
What this place does is amazing, and a lot of the animals you see are so happy to see you too.
If you fell in love with this rescue center like we did, please pay them a visit, donate, or go on their website so you could become one of their volunteers yourself.
All the beaches here are gorgeous and the home to some very unique ones. This black sand beach stretched so far down the coast. Personally, it was my favorite beach.
My favorite was Playa Cocles. It had a very beautiful view of a rock and surfers, and who doesn't love a good rock?
I love a good rock.
We're very impressed by rocks.
They're such amazing structures. Get me started on my rocks.
Surfing is really popular here as well, like in most Costa Rican beach towns. But the waves didn't look too forgiving to beginners, so please, if you are a beginner, get yourself a lesson. Now, after all of that adventuring, I'm sure you're gonna be starving, so here are some of our favorite eats in the area.
For breakfast, bread and chocolate. It's right around the corner from Pagalú, and it was friggin' delicious. This place is definitely one you should mark down. Another stop for breakfast, Cafe Rico.
For lunch, my vegan lovers are going to love the Jammin' Vegan community. They really have some good food. It was highly recommended.
Take advantage of the street food in town. The beef patties that you get on the main strip, oh my God, they were mouth-watering. We went back for seconds because, woo, fire. There's a ton more street food. Most of it is Caribbean, and most of it is there on the weekend.
We got 2-for-1 pizzas.
Two for one pizzas. Who can go wrong with 2-for-1 pizzas?
This place is right across the street from Rocking Jay's, and it's perfect for a night out.
Don't worry, we'll link it down below for that 2-for-1 pizza.
We'll link all of our recommendations down below, as we always do.
Now for dinner, if you're feeling a little bougie, there's Koki. Amazing place, a little bit expensive, but it was definitely worth it for our last night in Costa Rica.
Oh yeah. And last but not least, Pizzeria de Lili. Avon and I went on a cute little date here. From the food to the drink, it was all incredible. And so were the prices.
Costa Ricans love their pizza, huh?
Puerto Viejo has so many great eats, and the cuisine, although not unique to the Caribbean, is the only place you'll find this type of food in Costa Rica. So take advantage.
Eat a bowl of that jerk chicken. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you haven't already and you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe. Please feel free to also follow our Instagram, where we are more updated on our current travels. Let's be friends, let's chat, let's talk travel. And if you have any questions, please just leave them below. We're happy to answer them all.
Like we mentioned earlier, we're in Europe backpacking, doing what we do, and we have so much content that we want to get out to you guys, so stay tuned.
This is actually our last video in Costa Rica. It's not our final video in our Central America series yet, but it is our last video from Costa Rica. This was one of our favorite places, and we definitely recommend you go check out Puerto Viejo. We'll see you in Guatemala. Or Belize.
Or Mexico.
Or Mexico.
Or
Europe. Europe.
Okay, we love you guys. Thanks for watching.
Peace out, y'all. I bet.